Hi. Class 10 students usually wonder after revising acid properties, basis properties, salt properties, and doing the questions. Still, they can't answer many questions in both. Why so? The answer for this is they do not understand or get confused to write down the correct formula or what the question has asked. So let us revise few formulas and few names according to acid basis salts class 10. So let's get started. Just have a look on first table. Potassium ion K plus, zinc ion Zn2 plus, ferrous ion Fe2 plus, ferric ion Fe3 plus, cuprous ion Cu plus, hydroxide ion OH minus, carbonate ion CO3 2 minus, bicarbonate ion HCO3 minus, nitrate ion NO3 minus, sulfate ion SO4 2 minus. To add on, one is nitrite ion, that is NO2 minus, one is sulfide ion, that is S2 minus, and there is sulfite SO3 2 minus. Second table is about acid and base. Now HCl, that is hydrochloric acid. Now nitric acid, hydrogen bromide, sulfuric acid, boric acid. Formula for sulfuric acid H2SO4, boric acid H3BO3. Now here the acid radical is borate ion and sulfate ion, and basic radical will be H plus ion. If I talk about bases, that is sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, and ammonium hydroxide. For ammonium hydroxide, basic radical NH4 plus and acidic radical is OH minus. So this is a base. Sodium chloride NaCl. Now other salts very interesting are Epsom salt, which is magnesium sulfate MgSO4, potassium iodide Ki, copper sulfate CuSO4, calcium chloride CaCl2, potassium permanganate KMnO4, where Mn stands for manganese, sodium acetate CH3COONa, calcium acetate is calcium CH3COO whole twice, sodium nitrite is NaNO2, and sodium nitrate will be NaNO3. Now next is telling us about how salt is formed by the combination of which acid and which base. For example, potassium sulfate H2SO4, sulfuric acid, potassium hydroxide, that is base. Now next last one is sodium chloride, that is NaCl. Sodium chloride, it is a chloride salt. HCl hydrochloric acid, and NaOH is the base, that is sodium hydroxide. A very interesting question. Do you know what do we call as caustic soda? What will be the formula for caustic soda? So for caustic soda, my friends, it will be sodium hydroxide, and the formula is NaOH. This table is particularly very important for board exams. Baking soda, sodium bicarbonate, that is NaHCO3, washing soda, hydrated sodium carbonate Na2CO3 10H2O, plaster of Paris, that is calcium sulfate hemihydrate CaSO4 dot half H2O, bleaching powder, calcium oxychloride, that is CaOCl2. Mind you, 10 के लिए we use decahydrate, for half we use hemihydrate, and these are water of crystallization. If we have to talk about gypsum, that is calcium sulfate dihydrate. Now this is another table for few uses of few particular salt. Sodium chloride, making of freezing mixture flavoring food. Potassium chloride, instead of table salt for suffering people from BP, manufacture of potassium fertilizers. Now the third one is blue vitriol, copper sulfate CuSO4.5H2O, fungicide and electrolyte in electrolysis involving copper. This was something about acid basis salts and their particular formula, the acidic radical, basic radical. If you like this, just subscribe it. Thank you.